Hey, Jim here from K2 Concepts. This video is going to be a little bit differently. I'm not at my shop today. Been out in meetings for most of the day. A couple of companies been talking to us about where we're going. Also, we have done a soft launch of our forum. K2forums.com is the web address. Please join. We're looking forward to having a lot of information dispersed on that site. We have a lot of neat things going on with different manufacturers, so I'm not at liberty to tell you all of them right now, but it's been a pretty interesting day. We are looking at a couple of ideas for videos, and we're really excited about the next couple. We want to do an Ask Me Anything session, an AMA session if you will. We're trying to get that together with Jason from Meddling Kid, or One Hit Wonder. One Hit Wonder Paints. He's flying in from Georgia on the 3rd. We'll be shooting those videos on the 4th and 5th, doing a series of videos on how to work with his paint and that whole process. We realize that there probably won't be one paint and one universal way to do things, because there's just so many needs for a lot of our friends out there and different decorators throughout the industry. But we do want to try to stabilize the platform and try to get as many different companies involved. We've already reached out to a couple different paint companies to have them bring in their representatives and maybe shoot a series of videos on how to use their products, what applications. So it's going to be pretty neat for you guys, because it'll be a lot better, more in-depth, and more targeted towards professionals and enthusiasts. But anybody who's really interested in hydrographics field, who wants to expand their knowledge. And we're going to try to bring a lot of that information in one place. It won't be just people's opinions on what does, what doesn't work. We'll certainly have some of that, but we're going to have real data and real experiments and real videos that are showing the process in real time. So you will see some mistakes. I've shot a series of videos called K2 Fail 1, K2 Fail 2, and then K2 Success, just to show you guys that things do go wrong in your shop or in our shop. So I like shooting stuff live, and I'm hoping that we can catch as much of this stuff live, and if we do experience some problems, you guys can see that it's not always perfect. It doesn't always work just 100% right. I want to do top 10 rules for starting a hydrographs business. As you can see, I'm about number 6, but these are real rules for you guys that are interested in starting your hydrographic business. They're not by any means law. It's just my opinion on what it takes from what I've seen. Different businesses and different guys get into this, different personalities, different parameters under which people started. So gathering all that information and watching, I've become a pretty good student at looking at the different people that get into this, and the fact that we've trained 66 different companies in the last 2 years. We've got a pretty broad experience and a pretty broad information base on what's going out there, and real world problems that people have when they're starting their businesses, or they have ideas, or whatever it is, whatever concept they have of their business, and they come in, they get trained, they talk to us, and we do spend a fair amount of time talking about businesses and visions and what it's going to take and what they have to give, where they think they're going. So that top 10 video that we're going to be shooting here pretty soon is going to be pretty neat. We're also looking at shooting a what does it take to start in the hydrographic business video pretty soon. That, and like I said, the videos with Jason from One Hit Wonder, Brent from Kansas Hydrographics is going to be down at the same time, and we're hoping that between all three of us we'll get a nice base of information for you guys to go off of, and to take advantage of, kind of an industry meeting between a couple of different suppliers, and looking for a lot of good things to come out of that one. For all you guys that have gone through our training course, we do have now certificates. So if you've gone through, please email me and I will get you that certificate. It'll have this one we printed up for Jason Reeby over at Brutal Hydrographics. But your name, when you went, or when you attended the course, and then and that's a nice little something to have on your wall. There's been a couple of our trainees that have gone out of here and had some real positive response and experiences with their customers when they realize that the guys have been trained by us, and we thought this would be something nice for them to have on their wall, if you will. Also, you heard me mention the website or the forum. It is k2forums.com. That's k2forums.com, and you can kind of see it here. Stop that. The nice little artwork. It's got a nice clean layout. We actually went and bought the software. It's vanilla forum software. The servers are up in the cloud, so you guys never have to worry about the forum going down, or us having to migrate the information to a larger server. We spent a fair amount of time researching this, probably 6-8 months, to get it up and running. Just looking at all different software packages and deciding which would be the best for the people that we interact with and for the community in general. So we went ahead and bought the software. It's not free software. It was a fair amount of money to spend, but we thought that the information was worth it, and where we're going with the company responsibility to the communities and getting you adequate information correctly and in a timely manner, and us also being able to control the people that visit. You know, spam. These are problems that are real world problems with forums in general. So this forum has this software has a good anti-spam. You can sign on with your Facebook and Twitter accounts. It's got a lot of good customer interaction features. You guys can post polls, badges, thumb up, thumb down. It's got a real good community interaction, so you guys are going to have a real good time with this software. We'll probably be having a contest pretty soon. I've got again, k2forums.com. I've got a Air Gunza with a 1/8 tip activator gun set up with high pressure or high volume fittings and pressure gauge, and we're going to set it up for an activator gun for you guys. It's brand new. We will be giving that away shortly. So the sooner you sign up, get on the forum, start interacting, the better your odds are that you're going to pick something up real nice. And then we're going to continue to have that throughout the life of the forum. We want to make that something that is a monthly thing, not just hit and miss. We are coming up on 900,000, well over 900,000 views on our YouTube channel. When we hit 1 million, toying with the idea of giving away a training class to somebody who likes, subscribes, and has joined the forum. So if you haven't liked or subscribed my YouTube videos, do both of those. Join the forum at www.k2forums.com and get in on that. It's a $1,500 package for free. All you gotta do is get here. So we'll probably be giving that away or making a video announcement shortly. Look for some really neat things as far as film development and some more of this different activator formulas. We've worked through 2 or 3 with Chem Express. So you're going to see the launch of the K2 brew. You're also going to see a launch of another one. Haven't quite figured out the name yet, but it's going to be some really good formulas out there, specifically tailored to the needs of the dipping community. And I'll tell you more about that. You know, we've had to back up from our standard one formula serves all look. I was a firm believer in that, but things have changed. A lot of different suppliers, a lot of different equipment companies, a lot of different manufacturers. I'll jump in. You guys are going to see a lot of different information, and we're really going to try to narrow some of this down and make it so there isn't just so much misinformation floating around out there. We're not calling anybody out. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we'll get some of these formulas, these different films from different manufacturers in. We're going to try them. I've got some ideas on that. I'll going to be launching a website here, but I'm not going to say all that I want to say about that. But pay attention. Keep looking at our channels. Keep watching the videos. Join the forum. Again, k2forums.com. Look forward to seeing you there. And if you have any questions, you can email me at k2forums@gmail.com. That's k2forums@gmail.com. That's our new web address or email address. And we're looking forward to hearing from you, hearing some feedback. The community is going to continue to grow, so if you have some ideas about how we can change the website, how we can move things around, I've tried to narrow it as much down because a lot of information was posted in different forums in different places and basically saying the same thing. I wanted to narrow that down, but yet at the same time expand on different ideas from you guys. I'd like to we have a flame-free zone, so nobody's going to get jumped on for asking a redundant question. We have a prime section or a premier section, if you will, premier members, so you guys can join and get some neat benefits there, some one-on-one interaction as part of you joining a premium member. There, that's the word I was looking for. And then lastly, we want to start a couple other sections. One of them I was thinking was, what have you tried? Experimental. Since there's an exception to every rule, what have you guys tried that works for you that you may want to play with, and yet at the same time not have people jump on you because you're trying something different or outside the box. These are real world experiments that work with you, or suggestions, for us to try some stuff, because we may have access to a larger amount of films or supplies or clears or whatever. It'll be an ongoing thing. Look for a lot of interaction there. So anyhow, that's it. I spent a little too much time. Yeah. Tonight we're gonna have a little gin and tonic for the haters. Probably have a lot more of them after the forum launch. So let's try to keep the hate down. We want to build a nice little community here. We're not looking to start wars with any other forums. It's also going to be a stretch for me. I haven't been the most patient person in the world, but I am looking forward to becoming a better person, becoming a little more patient. This forum is going to be a nice little challenge for me. I look forward to it. I'm looking to embrace it. So we have some really neat staff members. Brian from Paradise Hydrographics was one of the guys I reached out to, and I had to convince him. He didn't really volunteer. Reeby's been my good friend over at Brutal Hydrographics, and he's always been a pretty stand-up guy, pretty even-keeled, so I like the way he interacts. I had to reach out to him and convince him too. It's tough to be a moderator. It's a thankless job, so give him a little love if you join the forum. And that's it for this one. Thank you for your patience. I know it's a little long-winded. I didn't mean to be, but I'm really excited about this forum, and I'm looking forward to this thing growing and taking off, and my vision of what the future of the hydrographics industry should be. So thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, questions, feel free to leave below. Email me at again k2forums@gmail.com. Join the forum at k2forums.com, and we look forward to hearing from you. Hope you have a good day dipping. Talk to you later. Bye.